Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be doing another pre-decimal coin hunt. We've got our tub here of pre-decimal coins that we're going to be looking through to fill the empty slots in our album. But before we get started on that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. So with that said, let's crack on and we will see what we can find today. So, first one we have is a 1944 half penny, and that is George VI. Very nice, good one to get started with. Obviously not too sure whether it's a new one for the album. What I will try and do is, I'm not so sure on the date actually, how many days have we got left in the month? I will try and get a album review in next week's video, and what I'll try and do is going forward I'll try and do the album review on the first Monday of each month. But yeah, with that said, let's crack on. I know I'm a bit inconsistent with the album review, so we'll try and get a bit better with that. So next one we have is an Elizabeth II, and it is the good old 1967 one penny. So it was actually pointed out to me in last week's video. I think it was Sally that pointed it out in the comments. It was one of the first weeks where we didn't have a 1967, which is very unheard of. There we go, we've got another Elizabeth II. This time it is a half penny from 1959. Very nice. And we have our first 1 shilling for the hunt. So this is a 1963 1 shilling, and obviously it's the English shilling because it's got the 3 lines in the shield. There is also the Scottish version which has the Scottish lion in the shield as well, and that one is Elizabeth II. And we have another half penny, this time from 1954, and that is Elizabeth II. And we've got another 1 shilling, this time from 1966, and this one again is the English shilling. And once again it is Elizabeth II. And we've got another Elizabeth II and another half penny, but this time from 1967. And we have another 1 penny, but this time it is 1899. And that is Victoria. So it's not in great condition. I've definitely had some that are in a lot better condition than this, but it's still nice to find. The Victoria coins are by far my favourite. I really like finding them. Very nice. But for those of you that haven't seen, the world coin hunts that I've been putting out on a Saturday for the last 2 weeks, I've actually been opening a mystery bag that was given to me by Laughter at the Royal Mint. Go check them out, because there are quite a few pre-decimal coins in there as well. Some absolute stunners. What I'll do is I will stick a link up top here to the first one in that video. But definitely sort of go and check it out. They are absolutely stunning coins. And the next one we have is a very grubby 1945 3p. And that is George VI. Very nice. And we have, so it is a George VI again, but this time it's going to be our first farthing for the hunt. So that is 1946. As I say, not too sure on how we are in the album with these, but follow the annotations sort of just over here, and that will tell you whether it's sort of if it says down the bottom here sort of new year, that means obviously it's a new year. Very nice. And we've got another Elizabeth II and another 1 shilling. This time it is from 1960. And once again, it is the English 1 shilling as well. We've not had this many shillings before. I'm quite surprised actually, they're all English as well. And we've got a halfpenny, this time from 1945. And that is George VI. And a 1 penny from 1938. And another George VI. I don't know what it is with this particular tub, but we have had so many George VIs, it's unbelievable. And another 1 penny. And another 1967. So definitely making up for last week's video then. And we have a 1976 new halfpenny. So I'm going to say this again. I've been saying it all the videos recently. I do know that these are not classed as pre-decimal coins. I've had quite a few complaints in the comments about this. The reason that I include them is obviously they come in with all the pre-decimal coins that I get, and also they're not in circulation anymore. And this is the best video that I can think of to put them in. So that is the only reason that they're in here. I do know that they're not pre-decimal coins, but I like to collect them, and I think this is the best video to show me finding them. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there before I get more comments. And we have another Elizabeth II, but this time it is a sixpence from 1955. And I am not going to make a comment this week about how little we find these, because as soon as I say that, we then find one immediately after. So yes, this is the coin that we find like so many of them. And there we go. We haven't got a sixpence. So it's a half penny from 1918, is that? Looks like 18, but just doesn't look like it's linked up at the bottom. I'm going to say 18 for now, but I will have a look after the video. And that is a George V. So with this one, obviously follow the annotations up in the top, and that will be the correct year. And we have one of those really common coins that we find all the time. It is a sixpence. This time from 1959. So that is Elizabeth II again. And we have a very worn 1860. Can't quite make that one out. 1862. I'm going to go for 1862. I can't quite see it at the moment, but that is a 1 penny. And that is the Young Victoria obverse. So very nice. Obviously, shame it's so worn down. And we've got another 1 penny, this time from 1963. And that is Elizabeth II again. Brilliant. And we've got another Elizabeth II. This time it is a farthing from 1953. And it is in absolutely impeccable condition. Really amazed with the condition of that one. Very nice. So we've got another 1 penny. This time from 1921, and it is a George V. And we've got another 1 shilling. So this one from 1963. And once again, it is the English shilling, and it has a very grubby Elizabeth II on the obverse. And the next one is a 1937 1 penny. Is this George VI? Yep. Very nice. And we've got another Elizabeth II. So very, very grubby 1 penny from 1963. Nope, that one's getting away from me. So we've got another new halfpenny, but there's something on the date, so I can't quite make that one out. It's a 1979. That's what it looks like. So that's a new halfpenny. And we've got another new halfpenny, this time from 1977. Brilliant. And we've got another Elizabeth II. And another 1967. So yeah, definitely making up for last week. There we go, we've got another Elizabeth II, but this time it is a halfpenny from 1967, which I think we've already had one of them as well today. There we go, we've got a George VI halfpenny from 1948. And a 1 penny from 1917. That is George V. I think that is one that we have already got in the book. But what I'll do is I'll do one more and we'll sort of wrap up the video there. Unless it's a 1967. Nope, not 1967. It is an 1868 halfpenny. And that is the Young Victoria obverse, but it is in horrendous condition. Very, very corroded, unfortunately. But a very, very interesting one to end on. So that's going to be the end of today's hunt. Star pool for today. Do you know what? I am going to be a bit controversial and I'm going to go with the 1953 Farthing that we found. Just purely because it is in such outstanding condition. I don't think I've ever picked up a coin that old in that sort of condition. That looks like something that's just come straight from the mint. So yeah, I think that's definitely going to be my star pool for today. So as I say, that's going to be the end of today's hunt. Sort of don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description below. And with that said, sort of really hope you enjoyed this hunt today. I actually really enjoyed today's hunt. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.